now. Here's Mills. He's covered closely. Here's Scott. And they come right.
And we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drained the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
RJ, here we are about the middle of the season. Where are these teams putting their focus right now?
Some are already monitoring their conference position, but this is the time to stay focused on being healthy and just playing good basketball every night.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Oakland leading by 5. Pass to Slim. Here's the monster. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage.
And now Oakland on the break. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Oakland.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
So, GA between the NBA.
Not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
He's guarded by Russell. Mills passes to Scott. There's a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The monster passes to Russell. The mark there with the three-point shot. New Orleans trails by 8.
Anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Now here's Barnes. 17 points in his last outing. Out to Russell. Takes it from 10. Here's Houdini. Fouled in the active
start. Buckling there.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Goose is checked in for Barnes. The kid comes in for Slim. And the captain subbed in for Russell.
What's up?
New Orleans trails by 9. Lets it go from the wing, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's the captain. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pass to Houdini. Here's Wolf. That 3 off the mark. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Ripped away. And now Oakland on the break. Houdini passes to the captain. To the middle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
To the inside. Again, New Orleans turns it over. And how about we check the numbers for him? So both teams making some changes here. Oakland leading by 9. Here's the captain. Hasn't made one yet. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
New Orleans trails by 12. Here's the dude. To the paint. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Oh, we have a break in the action. Now let's check out the league's best shooting team.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Oakland leading by 10. Pass to Goose.
2 minutes remaining.
Some nice passing by Oakland here. Inside. Here's the monster. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Here's the dude. 1:35 left here in the opening quarter. 5 to shoot. And the shot goes in.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Here's the monster. 6 points for him. To the middle. And he jams it with authority.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's the dude. Still yet to score. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Big red. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Pass to the monster. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Yeah, it's good to see him with this free throw percentage up over 80.
1 shot.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
New Orleans trails by 13. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. They set the screen. Misses the 3. Oakland is gone. 1 of 3 from beyond. Put it down!
Whoa! Gracious, way to get up.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And so it's Oakland finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll take it. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at Oakland's performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
We've got Slim. Barnes out there with the kid. And there's the captain. And it's Russell in at the two-guard spot. And for New Orleans.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And for Oakland, Slim is out there with the kid. Then it's Russell. Then it's Barnes, and it's the captain in at the point guard position. What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Barnes finds Russell to the inside, and the slam dunk by Russell.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Here's Scott. His three-pointers off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
New Orleans trails by 17. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. To the paint. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And just 1 day left, folks. If you haven't done so yet, make sure to cast your vote for this year's All-Stars.
And we won't have to wait much longer to see which players ultimately get that nod.
You look at Scott. He's not too far away from his spot in the starting five. A lot of votes have been coming his way.
And even if he doesn't get the fan votes he needs to become a starter, you have to believe he'll be a part of the Eastern Conference All-Star team.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting. Here's Houdini. Pass to Barnes. It's rebounded by New Orleans. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Big Smooth. 17 points for him last game again. And there's the foul to go on the captain. That's his first foul. New Orleans making a switch here.
In for New Orleans, number 3. Number 3.
Three from the inbound. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Oakland leading by 17. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. They set the pick. Pass to Houdini. That one drops for him. Houdini's got 9.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Big Smooth for 3. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, technology is key for NBA growth. Commissioner Silver said we can now see where we lose viewers. For example, stoppages for replays. One way around that is creating technology that can instantaneously make objective calls like out of bounds. And in doing so, create a better pace to the game. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Russell feeling it out a bit. Good, nice job down low. He's got 6.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. That's foul number 2 for him. And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Just a big smooth. 6 on the shot clock. The 17-footer. That one wide left. Oakland leading by 19 points. Here's the captain. No scoring in this one. To the right side. Here's Houdini. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They'll take on the Thunder at Paycom Center after this one. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Pass to Mills. Down low. Oakland grabs the miss. Houdini's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Sean Chirani, who's calling in with a good story. Sean, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. If you look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. The Monsters checked in for the captain. And the second free throw, good. And so it's New Orleans with it. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Oakland team. To the middle. Here's Mills, and it's blocked. Here's the Monster. 13 points in the game. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Big smooth the pass to Mills. It dropped for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Pass to Barnes. Some nice passing by Oakland here. To the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Oakland, they've been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8.
Number 2. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's New Orleans with it.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
The poor rebounding is something that they'll have to shore up going forward. It puts you at such a disadvantage when you look at the battle of possessions.
Oakland leading by 21. Pass to Houdini. To the paint. Here's Goose. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's the screen. With the drive. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Slim. Fires the 3. Oakland getting another chance here. Here's Goose. Out to the right wing. The monster passes to Houdini. Second chance shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul, third team foul.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. He misses the free throw. The kid, he's checked in for Oakland. Good on the second free throw. New Orleans has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And this break gives us a moment to look at the leading playmakers among rookies for the past 10 games. You look at Scott, top 5 in the NBA, and his teammates love him. And, of course, the captain.
And they're demonstrating the breadth of their offensive talent as far as creating. A great sign for both of them in their NBA development.
Pass to Big Red. Here's the dude. Nothing on the board. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this victory. And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for the monster. He's right around 17 points tonight, 5 assists and 2 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
And so he makes both from the line. Guys, nothing has really come easy for him today.
Yeah, definitely not their best basketball.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to the dude.
2 minutes.
Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Here's the monster. Here's Wolf. Buries the long-range jumper. Wolf got 6.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Scott inside. Shot from 12. Goose with the rebound. For Oakland, they've gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. The monster, yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Out to the wing. Here's the dude. Off target with his 3.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Pass to Goose. Some nice passing by Oakland here. Inside, here's the monster. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Now, here's Scott. They need this, and he lays it up and in.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Goose. Beyond the arc. And that one's good. The monster. The monster's got 9 points in the quarter.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Scott with the ball. Launches a 3. The shot that time, not on target. And so it's Oakland with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Thank you. Well, Coach Kerr, what did you like about the way your guys have started this game off?
Well, I like the way we defended without fouling so we could get our flow. And guys just came in and made some big ones, and our offense got going.
All right, Allie, thank you. And, folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been.
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead.
Let's turn our attention to the three-point shootout and highlight some of the top candidates. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from the Monster.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting reasonably well, 45%. So for New Orleans right now, to the inside, Scott the pass to Big Smooth. Sinks the triple. Big Smooth got his third basket of the night.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Outside, Russell. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Down low. Mills can't hit. And stolen by Scott. And it's blocked. Slim passes to Barnes.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Houdini? And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And it's a strong accomplishment. Third best in field goal percentage. He just refuses to take bad shots. That's why his coaches love him.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. He's guarded by Russell, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. For New Orleans, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Here's the Monster, defended by Scott. Good on the bucket. And now 24 points for the Monster.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Back to Scott. And Barnes sends it back.
Number 40.
The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
Number 27. First personal foul.
For New Orleans, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
At the line for the away team. Number 40. At the line for 1.
And that one misses.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
To the middle. Here's Houdini. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Outside, Scott. Here's Big Smooth. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
The ball goes to New Orleans.
And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Sunday, and then on Sunday.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
The captain's checked in for Oakland. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Outside, Scott. 5 on the clock. Pass to Mills. Here's Big Smooth. Good on the triple. Big Smooth got 6 in the quarter.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Down low. Slam. Good.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Number 13.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
For New Orleans, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
One shot.
The free throw off from Scott. Oakland has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's the captain. Scores after the quick crossover.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside, Scott. Here's Big Smooth. 10 points for him. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. Here's the captain. Pass to Barnes. Some nice passing by Oakland here. Slim, no good. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Here's Scott. And here's Mills. Fires away from outside. Rebounded by the captain.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Russell with a wide open look. Off target from outside.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Now Mills. He has 7. Over to the wing. Here's Big Smooth. And again, no good by New Orleans. Oakland has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Pass to Mills. Here's Big Smooth. He's guarded by Russell. To the paint. To the wing on the left. Here's Big Smooth. To stop the drought. Oakland grabs the miss. Houdini's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to the captain. And here is Barnes. Here's Slim. It's good from long range. Slim's got 7 points for the quarter.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Covered by Barnes. Takes a 3. Drops in the tray.
Number 1.
He's got 7.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Time called here. Oakland decides to talk it over. whole new group out there. Let's use this break to look at the teams that over the past month have been tremendous at converting turnovers into points.
Yeah, I mean, their defense has been really good, and it's led to a lot of easy opportunities on offense. Creating points off turnovers has been key.
So it's Oakland now. Here's the captain, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Inside, here's Goose. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Oakland foul. Russell. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Takes a shot at the elbow. Jump shot is good.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Pass to Wolf. No good on the 3.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go. And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
To the inside, here's Goose. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 6 points for Goose.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
To the middle. Clock at 6. And stolen by Russell. Pass to Wolf. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Wolf got 8 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And the baseline jumper, no good. Oakland has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Goose, oh, that's blocked. To the dude. That's good. Basket number 5 out of 5 for 8 night shooting.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
The captain passes to Russell. A three-pointer, no good. New Orleans has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. 1:37 left in the third quarter. Wolf grabs the miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's the captain. Outside, Russell. Takes it off the glass. He's got 8.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's the dude. Scoreless thus far. To the left side wing. From outside, off the mark.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
See, that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 37% so far in the third quarter, and they're not satisfied with this lack of offensive execution. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the third. For New Orleans, they have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
At the line for the away team, number 11, 2 shots.
And the first one drops. A different look for Oakland. The Monster comes in for Russell, and the Monsters subbed in for the captain. New Orleans making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Oakland has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The shot missing. Well, for New Orleans, shooting the ball at 42%. Here's the dude. Still without a basket. Out left to the wing. Poked loose. With 1 on the clock. You can't get that one. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Oakland on top, opening up a huge gap. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Oakland shooting the ball with incredible accuracy, 68% so far. We've got Johnson, the monster, out there with the monster. Then it's the kid, and it's Goose in at the center position.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's the dude. Oh, good with the triple. Now Oakland with it. Pass to the monster. Here's Wolf. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. Doesn't go for him. Wolf gone just 1 of 4 from deep. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Plays it up and banks it in.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Now Oakland with it, and that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Poked away, out of bounds as Oakland keeps possession. Houdini's checked in for Johnson. Big Smooth, he's checked in for New Orleans. So it's Oakland now, and the shot goes in. Lamont has got his first basket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And the foul on the monster. That's foul number 2 for him. And you hear about the second apron, bringing both financial and basketball-related penalties. Richard, you think that shrinks the window for contending teams?
It's going to force some very, very tough decisions. We've already seen teams making adjustments to put themselves in a better financial position. Those penalties, they're aggressive.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
The monster passes to the monster. Buries the 20-footer. The monster's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer. Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway. And look, he paid the price.
Some nice passing by Oakland here.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit. They
get a hand on it. There's a good screen. Here's Big Smooth, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. The monster passes to Houdini. Here's Goose, just 4 to shoot. Off target from three-point range. Here's the dude. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Oakland.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Well, we all love teams going all in to win, but Richard, some teams run that risk, and it does not work out.
But that's the risk. These windows are so small. If you believe that you have a chance to go all in, or if you have a 2-year window, it's okay to leverage the future in hopes of getting it done now.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
Goose, the pass to Houdini. Down low. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. The dude passes to Big Smooth. Here's the dude. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Shooting for New Orleans, number 40.
And he makes the first. Oakland taking a switch here. Russell's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. For Oakland, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Well, Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Shot clock at 5. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's Slim. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's the dude to the left wing. Driving to the basket.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Oakland has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Russell fires from deep. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup. And it's 8 points for Goose.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Here's Big Smooth. He's guarded by Russell. And a miss there on the triple.
Number 45. Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
For Oakland, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Pass to Houdini. Here's the captain. Offline with his 3. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Big Smooth, the pass to the dude. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things and winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Well, the man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go into the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Pass to Houdini. And the foul on Big Smooth.
Number 2.
That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
The Monsters checked in for Oakland.
27. Jackson. Number 27.
Here's Goose.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Some nice passing by Oakland here. Pass to Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. The rebound by Big Smooth. .141 left to play in the final quarter. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
The Kitties checked in for Houdini. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter of this one. 6 on the shot clock. And the drought. The dude misses. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Oakland.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Oakland.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Houdini.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Pass to the dude. So it's Oakland picking up the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Houdini. Sports live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. And for Dallas, they've got Bottoms. Shea is out there with Hart. And it's Cunningham. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.